Great. Welcome, everybody. So today what we're going to be talking about is really the power of social media. People underestimate how much you can do on social media, how many people you can reach on social media. But people are also posting things on social media without really having a call to action. And this could actually lose a lot of people as well. So I'm going to actually show you today, first of all, how to up your skills on posting when you're posting on social media. And secondly, to make the best of your post, to make sure that you actually get some call to action, that you get people to respond to your post. So we're going to go through a lot of information. I'm going to share some tips with you. You're welcome to take screenshots. You're welcome to take notes, but I am going to have this on my YouTube channel as well. So, right, let's get started. I'm going to quickly share the screen with you. So, the power of social media, more than ever before, we have the means of reaching people around the world, millions of people around the world, and people that you never have ever thought you'd even meet. And this would not have been possible without social media. I think what has really turned us towards social media even more than before is the pandemic, the lockdown. We've been behind the screen looking for opportunities. We've been behind the screen communicating with people across the world and with family, friends, and so on. I think this has really shown us the power of actually using social media as well, and to use this platform in order to communicate with people around the world. So I have built up amazing relationships. I'm just going to give you a little bit of background about myself for any of you that don't know me. My name is René and I am from South Africa. I have come from a background where I worked for a corporate company for 10 years. I did IT. I loved my work. I was coaching. I trained people to actually use computers and so on, software. I was a software trainer. So that is what I did. I loved my job. I battled to fall pregnant, and eventually when I did, I decided to quit my job. I resigned and decided I'm going to raise my children. At that stage, my husband decided he's going to sell his business, and we had one big mistake, right? So I'd already resigned. He sold his business, started a new company, and within a month, we literally lost everything because a sad thing happened, but that's a story for another day. What happened was that I decided out of pride, I did not want to go back to my IT job. So my parents were in the food industry, and I decided I'm going to help and try and get some customers, make some money that way, and just let's try and get back onto our feet. I literally went into a field I hated. I hated the catering field. I hated hospitality. I loved IT. That was my field. But pride didn't. Pride got the best of me. I didn't go back into that field. So eventually, one thing worked out, and we started making pies. We had the best pies under the sun. We made 32,000 pies per day. It was like crazy. We were really, really busy, but it just didn't bring enough money in, and that was the biggest problem. From there, we literally created, we went into owning our own venue. A long story. I don't want to give you a long story, but I know what it feels like to be down and out. I know what it feels like to have nothing. I know what it feels like to be proud and not want to go back to people that really would have taken me back at that stage. And sometimes it costs you. Sometimes pride actually costs you. It costs you a future. It costs you many years. It costs you wasted years. And I've been there. I've done that. We owned our business. We had a beautiful wedding and conference venue, but it took blood, sweat, and tears to have it. We owned it for 21 years. If I knew what I knew today with social media, even that business could have flourished more, better. I could have reached so much more people. I would have done things so much different. But you see, it takes things like this to get through, to be able to learn the skills that you need to know to go forward. And never ever disregard your past. Never disregard what you've been through, because it always takes you up a level. It always improves you as a person. And it is therefore that I can be sharing this with you today and showing you what to do to actually improve your skills of creating a success in your business. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter how, if you're selling products or whether you're selling a service, whether you're owning your own business and you're doing this as an extra opportunity. It really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, we all need customers. We all need members. We all need to do good in what we're doing. So let's get started with that. And now that you know a little bit about me, I went online. We sold our business. We went online and we started doing online business, first in the wellness industry, then into into networks of digital marketing, and now currently into this particular network. So without naming any companies, without naming any industries, and without trying to affect people's ways, the most important thing on this particular training is to know that you can reach so many people on social media, and that is what I'm going to go through today. Great. So can you still see my screen? Is everybody able to see my screen? Just want to make sure. Okay. Thumbs up. Great. Thank you. So some powerful platforms that you can be part of. I don't know if you have, if you are part of these platforms already. I know there's a lot more than what I have listed, but these are the ones that I'm part of, and therefore I can talk about it. I have got WhatsApp on my phone, and I use WhatsApp on my computer, but WhatsApp is a really, really powerful platform. I'm going to quickly talk about each one in a sec. Then there's Telegram, where you can reach lots of people. You've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, there's LinkedIn, and there's TikTok. Now, I recently actually joined TikTok. I wasn't very keen on joining it, I must say. It is taking quite a while to get a couple of followers on there, but you know what? As you post valuable content, people will recognize you and they will start following you. So from starting about a month ago on TikTok, I've now got about 79 followers, which I don't think is too bad for a start, but let's hope it gets into the thousands eventually. Now, let's just quickly talk about WhatsApp. Now, WhatsApp is not just a message system. It's not just to be able to send messages. There was a whole thing about WhatsApp that got people to be so scared to be on this platform because they were going to be followed, they're going to be tagged, they're going to know exactly what you're sending, what you're looking at, whatever. But you know what? Any platform does that. If you're on Facebook and you go and look at certain things on Facebook, they know everything about you. They know what you're looking at. They know what you are following. They know, they've got algorithms in the platform. And it's not because they want to get you into trouble. It's not because they care about what you're looking at. It's to give you more of what you're looking at. To give you more of the things that you're after. So if you're a type of person that's looking for vacations often, they're going to make sure that vacations come up in front of you every time you go into Facebook. They're going to make sure when you go into Google that you're going to just see vacations. If you're trying to buy a new house, they're going to make sure that they're going to throw in as many houses as possible in front of you. So those are algorithms. Exactly the same in WhatsApp. All they're going to be doing is to link you to other platforms that's going to give you information of what you're really after and what you're searching for. So don't worry about that, okay? Now, what I use WhatsApp for mainly is obviously to message people, but secondly, you can phone people on WhatsApp anywhere internationally and you're only using data. It's not expensive to use. So WhatsApp is really a powerful tool to communicate with people internationally. And you can really connect with anybody. I also love WhatsApp to do video calls because to me there's just a thing about an eye-to-eye, face-to-face connection when I actually see people. So if they can't enter Zoom with me, I go on a WhatsApp video call with them, and I make sure that the person can actually see on the other end that I'm real, that I am the person talking to them, and and see if there's a connection with that person. The other thing I use WhatsApp for, and which is mainly the biggest reason I use WhatsApp for, is to promote things on my status. Either I give them, quality information, I give them content of value that they can actually see what type of person I am. I will create a motivation. I will share something of value that I have noticed or seen. Sometimes what I also do on WhatsApp is I promote the business that I'm in to try and attract people to want to join either one of my Zooms, either a chat, or ask me more about what I'm doing. I promote my lifestyle, I promote what I do. So from WhatsApp, I've been on WhatsApp for a very long time, but I know in the beginning in my WhatsApp, when I started on the status and when I really learned about the status was only about a year ago that I really started using the status. And I remember that in the beginning stages, there was about 15 to 20 people looking at my posts every single day. And I was like, really? Oh, wow, there's like 15 or 20 people, that's great. But now, a year later, nothing less than 230 people looking at my posts every single day. Now, if I'm reaching 230 people on a WhatsApp status, imagine all the other platforms. Okay, so use every single platform to promote whatever you want to promote. It is a great selling tool, no matter what you are doing. WhatsApp is really great. What I really want to say to you today is if you cannot be positive and if you cannot be nice, don't post on any platform that particular day. Never post your feeling. Okay, I have learned that, and I've seen that on people's posts where they're like really upset and they will post everything that's bitter. Try not do that. Always be positive. No matter how you feel inside, no matter how you're breaking up inside, no matter what you feel like, always be positive, because it is that actually attracts people. Telegram is you can't do status on Telegram, but what you can do on Telegram is you can mute this so we don't have background noises. So on Telegram, you can actually post. You can post in groups. You can create groups. You can join groups that are valuable. And Telegram is really great. Somebody asked me the other day, what's the difference between WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups? There's a big difference. Telegram allows you to have a huge group. I don't know how many, but I think it's like 1,000 plus 10,000. I'm not sure. But on WhatsApp, the maximum you can have on a group is 250 people, I think. So Telegram groups allow bigger groups. Telegram also keeps, like a history of chats. So if I came on today and the group is like a month old, I will see a month's back information, whereas with WhatsApp, you can't do that. So those are the little differences. And then WhatsApp has statuses, whereas Telegram doesn't have statuses. So that's the difference. Then Facebook. If you're on Facebook, it's more a social platform where you actually have, your friends, and you can reach out to friends that you didn't know, that you learn to know, and people with the same interests and so on. It's more of a social platform, There you will find people posting about their cats and their dogs and their cake and their whatever they're having for the day, what they're doing for the day. Whereas LinkedIn is more of a network of professional people that are actually creatively providing information, helping others, people who are searching for opportunities, people that are searching for jobs, people that are in a professional job that's promoting whatever they do. So LinkedIn is the place that you actually look for more professional people. And if you're not on LinkedIn, you better get on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is really awesome to find people, customers, and to find prospects for your business. We had a LinkedIn training last Saturday. I shared that on our groups. I shared that on my YouTube channel. So make sure that you actually connect and have a look at that. Then there's TikTok. TikTok, like I said, you always think certain platforms isn't for you, but in every single platform, I have received everybody, somebody in every platform. And on this particular chat today, on this particular Zoom, I can even tell you that Sabisa has joined our team, and she saw one of my videos on TikTok, and that is what attracted her to me to be able to join our particular business at this stage. So every single platform has its advantages. The advantages of being visible, no matter what products or service you sell or provide, everyone needs to be able to see it through you, okay? And that's a very important point, because if you are a wellness coach, for instance, people want to see that reflection by looking at you, okay? I come from a wellness industry. When my first online network that I joined was in the wellness industry. And up until this day, I still believe in wellness. We cannot enjoy our wealth if we are not healthy. So I still and I will always promote health, because it saved my life. It saved my husband's life. We were on a very, very bad stage in our business where I had no energy. I suffered from fatigue. My husband was 25 kilos overweight. He almost died of a heart attack and a stroke. And I will be forever grateful to the company that I joined to change that for us. And I will always use their products. I will always promote it to my friends and my family, people that I care about. So in my life, I always show health. I always show what I do to keep healthy, to keep in shape, to keep energetic, to have energy, to be able to work and to do the best I can. Okay, so that's the type of things I'm saying. People must see you. They mustn't see the company. They mustn't see the products. They must actually be seeing you. You are the visible entity in this whole thing. You're like that window that you walk past at the mall that pulls you into the store, because you will not walk into that store if something in the window doesn't actually attract you. That nice pair of shoes, or that pretty bag, or that nice looking suit. That is what's attracting you to actually walk into the store. So that's exactly the type of person you need to be on your social media platform. The person that's attracting somebody to want to talk to you, to want to connect with you. If you're a wealth creator, it will show in your lifestyle. You will be showing your house, your cars, your vacation, whatever it is, it's not to brag, but it's to show that whatever you're doing is working for you, okay? And that is exactly what brings in sales for you. Why would you not want to show that? Why would you not want to show the life that they could be leading if you're leading it? So that is basically what I mean about the advantages of being visible, being out there and showing people. So here are some common mistakes most people make on social media. Number one, they advertise the brand all over the platforms. And I know that because I did that, okay? I thought that was the way to go. I thought you need to say, this is the company, this is the brand, and just put the brand in people's faces all the time. Let me tell you one thing, people hate it. They hate that word eventually. They don't even want to listen to your story because they hate the company, the word that you're using. So the first mistake is do not advertise the brand all over the platforms. And the reason for this also is that people will go and search that particular company, and they will go and search that particular brand. They will bypass you, and eventually you lose that customer, you lose that prospect, because they got either to somebody else, or they got to something on Google where they found negative media about that particular company that you're representing, and you never really get to talk to them. You never get to share your story with them. So try and keep the company, the name, out of the question. If people insist on asking you for the name, there are ways of giving them the information without still giving them the name. All right. And those are little tricks that I have learned. So The next thing is they forget they are the product and not the company. Okay, so you might have joined a company 10 years back, but today you're with a different one and tomorrow you're with a different one. So you don't want to keep changing the company on your social media platform. But what you really want to do is for them to be following you as the person. So when they follow you as the person, they are able to connect with you. They are able to build up real relationships with you. And that is where we're coming to the next point. Do not neglect to form real relationships. People follow you because of you. No matter what business you're doing, no matter what product you are selling, they're going to want to get onto the next thing that you are on because it's working for you. They're following you as a person and they get to like you. They get to know that you are real and that you care about their needs as well. So forming real relationships is so important. And the most common mistakes is people do is that they don't form real relationships. Okay, so I want to encourage you to do that. The next thing they do is they prospect without bothering to find out more about their prospects. So I don't know if you've ever been on a platform where you connect with somebody and immediately that person connects with you with targeting you, prospecting you for their business. That is the weakest and the meanest thing to do because, they don't even know you yet. They don't even know where you come from. They don't even know what you do, but they're prospecting you. It goes the same with you to that person. When somebody connects with you, don't try and prospect them into your business because you know what? I'm kind of, I won't say fussy, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to wanting people in joining me because I want to know if I can actually really connect with this person. I want to know a little bit of background about this person. I don't just want to connect with anybody and everybody. I really want to know them first. I want to know what they come from, who they are, what they like, what they don't like. And then when they ask me what I do, I will give them a little bit of information about what I do to just give a little bit of bait to see whether they want to know more. And when they want to know more, I will invite them to another Zoom or to a webinar or to a WhatsApp chat, whatever we've got. So build up a relationship with the prospect, even if it's just a couple of sentences to really get to know them. Then the last thing common mistakes people make is they close themselves off to other opportunities while building relationships. So there are times where you've got blinkers on, you're so dedicated with what you are doing right now that you aren't even open to look at other opportunities. So I want to encourage you to actually do that. Look at the way people do things, even if you are not interested in their business at all, even if you're not interested in their products at all. If they invite you to a Zoom, go attend their Zoom because you might learn something from the way they are doing things differently to what you are doing. You might learn something out of that. And when you're open to learn new things every day, that is a great thing. And when you attend one of their Zooms, it's going to be a lot easier for them to attend yours as well. So be open to looking at other people's opportunities as well, because that is also a way that you can actually introduce them to your opportunity. But if you closed in all ways, people tend to be closing up to you as well. Right, then there's tips on how to be successful in the company you have joined. So whichever company you have joined, whichever product you're selling, whichever thing you are doing, here's some successful tips, okay? First of all, believe in yourself. You need to know that you are you, okay? You cannot be somebody else. You are unique, you are different, you are born to be you, you're not born to be in a copy. If you were made to be a copy, then you would not have been unique. So God created you to be you. And if he wanted copies, he would have put you in a photostat machine, okay? He did not do that. He created you uniquely to be you. So don't forget, just, believe in yourself and believe in who you are so that you can project who you are to the people out there and not to try and copycat somebody else. You might You might look up at somebody else. It's not a wrong thing to have somebody that you really enjoy looking at. For instance, I love many people like TD Jakes. I often look at him. I look at Jim Rohn. There's so many people I really look up at, but I don't try and be them. I don't try and copycat them, okay? Because you cannot do that. You are you. So believe in yourself first. The next thing is never forget your past and your story. I told you a little bit about my story in the beginning, but my story has made me what I am today. It has made me stronger, it's made me wiser, it has made me not recreate the mistakes of the past, and it has helped me to get to the next level. Always remember your past and always use your past to be able to better your future, because your past is your past. Your past is your story. But there's somebody out there that needs to know your story, because there's somebody out there you might need to give hope to and to give life to. Always believe in a company and their leaders. Whatever company you decide to follow, make sure that you do believe in that company. Make sure that you believe in the leaders. Make sure you believe in the leader that actually brought you to this company, and follow those leaders and connect with those leaders on a daily basis, so that you always stay close to the fire. It's like taking wood off a fire and letting it burn on its own. You're going to burn out. You're going to be on your own. But when you stay connected to the company, to the leaders, to your upline, to whoever has introduced you into your business, you will always be part of that company. You will always be part of that business. Always believe in the company. Then the next is know what your goal is and how you plan to achieve it. If you know where you're heading, you know where to go. Because if you are going a different direction, you're not going to get to your destination. So make sure that wherever you're heading to is exactly where you want to go. And do every single thing you need to do to get to that goal. Plan your day, plan your hours, plan your meetings, plan your events, so that you can achieve your goal. If you need to talk to 100 people today, you need to talk to 100 people today. If you need to stop looking at social media all day and actually get some work done, then stop looking at social media and actually get some work done. But you have to plan your day to achieve your goals. Very, very important. Then make sure to attend trainings and Zooms. Companies, people like our team, we have Zoom trainings. We have trainings like this so that you can learn more. If you're on it today, well done. You have committed, invested some time into yourself today, maybe to learn something that you did not know. And I really hope you do. But trainings are so, so important. And that is where you up your skills, better your chances of becoming more successful in what you are doing. Then don't expect yourself to be perfect, okay? But always strive for perfection. You might not be very good at what you're doing right now in this new company that you've joined, but nobody is. We're all learning. We're all growing. We all get to where we want to be eventually. And eventually you will be perfect in it. But strive to be perfect. And why I say strive is because if you're not attending trainings, if you're not trying to up your skills, if you're not trying to stay connected to the team, to the company, you are not going to become perfect in what you do. So it is so important, even though you hear the same story 10 times, it is maybe the 10th time that you actually missed something that you didn't receive in the other 9 times. So it's so, so important to stay connected. Then I want you to work harder on yourself than on others. Make sure that you read enough books, that you look at YouTube videos, that you Google information that you need to Google, that you work on yourself, self-development, self-improvement. In whichever area of your life you need to do it, because working on yourself is better than to try and work on others. We always tend to want to change other people. We always tend to want to make our team work harder. But if you're not doing it, why would they? So work harder on yourself than on others. Always do more than what you expect others to do. This is a very important point, because we always want to be the boss and let other people do the work. But when you're doing the work and you're working harder, you are going to get people that follow what you are doing. It's been an example. Take a little baby. When they see what you are doing, they start doing exactly what you are doing. And it's exactly the same in any business, in any environment, in any people that report to you, if you've got your own business, or in any network, or any form of network. When people see what you do, they will automatically start doing what they need to do. Then create valuable content to share across your platforms, whether you're sharing it on social media, whether you're sharing it at a barbecue around a table. When you create valuable content, or whether you're sharing value with your listeners, they would want to listen to you. If you're going to sit at a party and talk nonsense, they're not going to want to listen to you. But if you're going to actually share some value in whichever topic, people would want to actually listen to you. So always create valuable content that you share on any platform, whether it be on your Facebook story, whether it be on your WhatsApp status, whether it be on a live video on Instagram, whether it be on your YouTube channel. Always create valuable content. Then, a very difficult thing is lots of people get started in a very brand new company, or a brand new opportunity, like the opportunity maybe that you've just got started on. And they feel that they haven't made any money yet, or they feel that they've only just started. How do you promote this business to somebody else if you've just started? Well, the answer is, it is so simple. Invite them to the chats, invite them to the Zoom, so that you can edify somebody that has actually started making money, or somebody that has made a success in the business that you have joined. So edify other people as long as you can, until you have your own success story, until you can show your amount that you have made, until you can share your story with them. So continue edifying somebody that you look up to, and tell them my story, somebody else's story, anybody's story, just to make sure that when you get there, you can then start sharing your own. Okay, great. So when posting on social media, never downgrade other companies or networks. You might have been with a network, don't downgrade them because of certain things. But you have learned certain things out of those networks that you have joined before that might lack in the new one that you are in. Okay, just to give you an example, if you look at compensation plans from one network to another, they are very different. But there are certain companies that have improved on certain compensation plans and certain things on how to achieve it. Well, I'm so happy with the company that we're on right now, because there's no network levels. There's no money going into a back office. There is no first in gets more, paid more. Everybody gets paid the same. Everybody works the same. Everybody recruits together. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing network that we have joined. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. I'm so excited for this journey. I'm so excited for what we're doing. And I just know that the future is bright. I really, really know that. And after today, I even know it more. So never compare companies and networks, but always learn from what you know and apply it with whatever you then choose to join afterwards. When an opportunity comes your way, you know that the things that got you down in the previous companies, or the things that they lacked, you need to look that is improved. That if it was the leaders that were lacking integrity, you know to look at a company that has leaders that has integrity. If it was a compensation plan that was unfair, that you brought in so many people, but you weren't compensated for the people that you brought in, you were only compensated on the products that they purchased, then that's a problem. So look at what you've been, where you've been, and look at the companies that you join, so that actually improves. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Never compare companies and networks. You can compare things, but don't degrade them. Same thing as the same, basically the first point. And then the third one is talk about how the business products benefit your prospect, not how it benefits you. You need to listen with an ear of what people want in their heart, okay? Because people make a heart decision before they make a mind decision. Let me say that again. People make a heart decision before they make a mind decision. They do not mentally think about your opportunity. They emotionally think about your opportunity. So let me give you an example. When I talk to somebody, I will ask them, even if it's at a coffee shop or anybody I meet, I will ask them if they love what they do. Is this the business that they wanted to do as, their dream job? Did they want to be a waitress as their dream job? And if she says, no, this is what brings me money in, I would say to them, what is your dream? What is your dream? What dream job would you have liked to do? What dream life would you have liked to actually have led? And when they start sharing information with you, you can take that information and share an opportunity by saying, what if I can show you a way to lead the life you want to lead? What if I can show you a way to get back to the country that you love, that you don't have to leave this country and live in a different country just because of, money? What if you can actually do something from home to spend more time with your children? What if you had the opportunity of a lifetime to change life for your family? What if you could travel the world because they wanted to really, really travel? What if I can show you a way to travel the world? So when you start showing people the benefits for themselves and not for yourself, that is when they are going to make a hard decision on joining whatever you want to show them. Okay. The next thing is show the benefits in your own daily life and activities. So if you're healthy and you're showing health and you're promoting health, people are going to follow you. If you're showing you're staying fit, no matter if you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, and you're staying fit, they're going to want to actually do what you're doing. If you're traveling the world, having fun, having a wonderful life, spending time with your family, show them people the benefits. They are going to want to know, what is this that this person is doing? You want to always keep them like wondering, reaching out to you, asking you. Then do not show the brand, the name of the company or represent. Okay. And I told you why. Number one is they're going to Google it, they're going to search for it, they're going to find somebody else, they're going to buy from somebody else, they're going to join under somebody else. Okay. They're going to find somebody else, they're going to look for somebody else, they're going to join under somebody else. So if you're going to promote the brand all over the show, they are not going to be joining you. So don't do that. What they need to do is to reach out to you and say, please tell me what this is about. Who is this company? What are they about? And you're going to say, I'd love to show you. Join my WhatsApp chat tonight. Join my Zoom. Let me show you. It's a visual thing. It's best understood when you visually see it. So can I please send you the link so that you can join? And that is how you are going to promote the business. And then lastly, always have a call to action. And this is what is really, really important. And this is where we're going to end today's topic as well, is the call to action. No matter where you post, do not just post content and have no call to action. People need to reach out to you. They need to know how to get hold of you. They need to know that you need to get hold of them as well. And if you don't have a call to action, you will never know how many people are actually looking at your post. You will never know. You may lose many prospects out there. So this is I'm going to be showing you today. How to attract more followers. We're going to quickly go through this. Provide content of value. I have explained this. Give them value. Give them things that people want to listen. There is actually a site that you can go to and you can actually put in some information like how to eat healthy, how to sleep better, how to make more money, how to earn from home. And you can see how many millions of people are actually looking for that particular content. So promote content of value to people and you will see that they will start following you. Then provide the solutions to people's problems. I've just told you now, a hard decision. Listen to what people are saying. Listen to what family is saying. Listen to what friends are saying. If they are so tired, but they're rich, they're tired. They're working too hard. They've got all the money in the world, but they've got no lifestyle. They've got no time to do the things that they love. What does that help? You're done with all this money, you've got no time for yourself. What if I can show you a way to actually work less, but to be able to have more time for your family and to have more time to travel the world? Okay, so provide a solution to people's problems and listen to their problems. Don't just like posts of other people. Click, click, like, love, love, love. That's what people do on posts. They just like, okay? But when you comment on the posts of other people, people notice you. People look at you. People follow you. People can click on your name and they start following you. When you also give a positive comment on other people's posts, that is when you attract people. Now, especially this works a lot on LinkedIn and on Instagram and in Facebook. Actually, even on WhatsApp. If I look at somebody's WhatsApp status and I really like what they posted, I will send them a little message saying that was valuable content or great post, or I love the way you look today, or I love your hairstyle, or whatever. Okay. When you comment on somebody's posts, they start following yours as well. It just happens. It's like a magnet. They attract it to you. Okay. So instead of just giving a thumbs up, make sure to start actually commenting on people's posts. Then the next thing, create value in the groups that you join on social media. Often you actually join a lot of groups in social media so that you can benefit. But what if you can provide some information that they can benefit? When you start providing content that they can benefit, they will automatically start wondering what you are doing and they will start following you. So when you follow groups, make sure to provide good content on those groups as well. Then go with paid ads if you would like to reach unique criteria. I have used, I'm honest with you, I have used paid ads in Facebook before. I have reached lots of people. I've got thousands of names that I can actually work with. It did cost me a little bit of money, but it was worth the effort. It was worth a few rands that I put in. In any company that you have, you will always have a little bit of advertising costs. And to actually lay out a few rands on getting prospects, it's a nice way to go. But just do it correctly. Make sure that your content is right. Make sure you've got a call to action. Make sure that they can actually reach you. Don't just go and put out content there and pay for it and you've got no value to it. So you can go with paid ads if you want to. Then the last thing is learn how to use each platform to the best you can. If you don't know enough about the particular platform that you're on, go and Google some information and find out more information on how to use the platform, how to get more TikTok followers, how to get more Instagram followers without just paying for it. There are certain things, there's certain hashtags that you can use. You just by using the right amount of hashtags, you're going to get more followers on Instagram. And I've tested that because people actually look for hashtags and then they start following you. So there are certain things, and go and Google how to actually, to do better on the platform that you're on. Now, let's talk about call to action. And this is a vital thing. In fact, I think somebody on this group asked me this morning, or how will I know where I'm getting these people? How will I know where they're coming from? And how am I going to find out that they actually joined the WhatsApp and so on? Now, this is where this is actually going to matter for you. If you're posting great posts and content, yet you have no call to action, you may be losing many people and many prospects, and you will never know that they were actually your prospects, okay? And again, they might end up on somebody else's thing. Now, if we're all in one company, we're all doing the same thing together, it's not going to matter. But when it's selling products and you want people to buy from you, they might end up buying from somebody else. Okay, so very important. You need to generate a form that you can get the information from, so that first of all, send them more info. Secondly, find out exactly what they're after, because it depends what you actually posted. Okay. Thirdly, send them updates on your content, on your Zooms, on the posts, and on opportunities. And the fourth thing is keep in touch with them periodically. Maybe not every single day, maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks. Just send them some value. And this is why you want their information, so that you can do this. Create yourself a database. Don't lose the content and the people that you have actually, met up with, whether it be LinkedIn, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on your ads that you've done, whatever. Always have a form where you can capture information on that person. Now, in conclusion, I want to show you a quick and easy way to design an online Google form, okay? Now, a Google form is used when you want to collect information from your prospects. This is used when you are posting a nice business opportunity on social media and you want them to actually ask you for the link, or whether you want, when you want them to ask you to send them more information. But if you don't have a call to action, you're not going to be able to send it to them, and you're not going to know who looked at your post. So it's very, very important. Now, there are wonderful apps out there, or would I say software out there, that you can use to do just this. There's even MailChimp. MailChimp allows you, I think, say about 200 or 500 contacts that you can actually add without paying to use MailChimp. You can have a free account. When it gets to advanced, you can upgrade it, and you can pay. But I just find Google Forms great. It's free. You can do so much on it. You can even do a video, post a video. You can create a little sales page. That will be a training for another day. Okay. Today is going to be a very, very simple how to create a form on Google Form. Okay. I hope I haven't spoken too fast and shared too much information. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right here, right now. And I want to quickly go onto Google so that we can go and create a Google form together. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay. I just need somebody to give me a thumbs up the moment you can see my Google on my screen. Good, thank you. Great. So on Google, you can go to Google and you type in Google Forms. Okay. You will obviously have to have a Google account. You can create a Google Gmail or whatever, but just go and create yourself one. Then you can go and type in Google Forms. You will see it comes up with free online surveys for personal use. You can go and click on there, and it will then come up with personal or business. Okay, you can go and select personal, go to Google Forms. It will then come up with some templates that you can make use of, which is already designed for you. So let's just give an example. Say, for instance, your goal now is to just collect contact information: name, surname, email address, WhatsApp number, country, whatever, place of residence. Then the contact information is a perfect template. Why go and redesign it if it's already designed? They've already created a template for you. You go and click on it and you change it accordingly, make it pretty, include some colors, include a logo, whatever, which I'm going to quickly show you. Then there's an RSVP. If you're creating an event, say for instance, you're going to promote your business in a town, and you're going to be in that particular town, and you want them to RSVP. You've got a template. They can RSVP on that template, indicating that they're going to be attending your event. Then there's a party invite, a t-shirt sign up if you're selling clothes. There's event registration if you want them to register for a specific event. So there are different templates that have already been designed in a nice fashion for you to just use, copy and change. So instead of creating a blank one, which you can do, which we will do eventually when I show you something more, something even greater than what I'm going to show you today, okay? But when you want to create a simple contact information form, then you're going to click on contact information. I'm going to take a sip of water. Here's a designed form already. it already says contact information, name, email, address, phone number, and comments. Now, what would we want to change? If you want to change, the biggest thing I used to say when I used to train in IT is that never be afraid to play around. You cannot mess up. You can mess up, but you can fix up whatever you mess up as well. So never be afraid to actually make, to play around. So say, for instance, you want to change contact information. All you need to change there is the heading. So it depends what content you put out. Let's say, example, you posted something on social media that invited them to a business opportunity WhatsApp chat. Let's take that for an example. What you would then title this particular form is invitation to a business opportunity. Okay. Then maybe you can put in a bit of a description. Please input your details. Let me just type it. Your details below in order for us to send you an invitation to join the WhatsApp chat. Okay, so you're actually telling them that you're going to be sending them information to join the WhatsApp chat. So whichever form you're creating, put in so that they know that they actually are on the right form. So put that P as a capital. All right. Now, the next thing is, yes, you want their name. But when you click on name, you will see a thing here called required. If you toggle that off, it means they don't have to provide their name, but you want them to provide their name, obviously. So make sure that the required field is on, okay? Very important. Then email address. You make sure that the required field is on, and you can say it must be text, email, or please enter a valid email address. So it doesn't really matter which one. I just always select short answer. It just makes it more simpler for somebody to actually input. But say, for instance, I would like their surname as well. If you would like to add another field under this one, all you need to do is to go to the field above it and select duplicate. By duplicating, it brings name up. So you can put in their surname so that you get their second name, and make sure that the required field is on. So now you've got name and you've got surname. You're collecting their email address, you've got their address. Nobody likes to give their address. So I normally take that field out. So what I would make that field instead is I would just ask, what is the country of residence? So it's nice to know where the people are contacting you from. Rather put that in. And change paragraph. You've got options here to have paragraph, multiple choice. I'm going to show you, like, for instance, a multiple choice or a checkbox option. But let's say, for instance, you just want a short answer. It's literally South Africa or UK or wherever, okay? Then phone number is a good thing to have, just a short answer. And lots of people's WhatsApp numbers are different. So I will just duplicate that field and I will ask for WhatsApp number as well. All right. Then make sure that the required field is on. So I just want to make sure that the required field is on because everybody needs a telephone number. All right. So if they don't have a WhatsApp number, they would probably provide you with the same number, but you can take that required field off because not every single person is on WhatsApp. All right. Then the last thing, let's say, for instance, you're advertising the WhatsApp chat and you want to know something specific by them. For instance, what day suits you better. Let them choose which day suits them better or what time suits you better, morning, afternoon, or noon. Then if they say morning and you've got a WhatsApp chat running in the evening, then try and schedule one for them during the morning. It might be somebody who has kids and who's more free and flexible in the morning. Then you need to be more free and flexible as well to suit and accommodate them. So let me give you an example here. We're going to just say, please indicate what time of the day suits you best to communicate. For instance, okay, now you want to have a checkbox or multiple choice. So I'm going to say multiple choice, and I'm going to put in morning, afternoon, evening, and I'm going to maybe put in anytime. Okay, that's going to enable them to select one of those options. All right, and that's it. You can take comments off if you want to, and all you need to do is you can just press the delete one, or you can say any additional comments, and you can just keep that field there. It really doesn't matter. Okay, that just gives you an idea how to do it. You don't have to make it as complex as what I'm doing it right now. You can actually simply just collect their names and surnames as well. I'm just giving you an option on just showing you different ways that you can actually design your form. Another thing you can do is you can change the look of your form by customizing your theme. All right, you can upload a logo. You can upload maybe the event that you're promoting. For instance, if you upload and go to upload, you can go and create select some nice uploads that they've already designed for you. So say, for instance, I would like to select that particular one. It will change this green on the top to look a little bit prettier, and I'll just say insert, and it will change this green now, and you will see it comes up with a better look. Looks a little bit more professional. Okay, if you've got the designed logo, you can actually go and upload your logo as well. Right, you can change your color of your background depending on your taste, how you want it to look. You can play around. All right, now you've created your form. You're ready. You want to share this form. How do I go about it now? Right. What you need to do, first of all, you need to preview your form to see if you're happy with it. And always, please test your form before putting it out on social media. Send it to yourself, click on it, insert the information, check that it works, check that it's collecting the information, and then promote it on social media. There's your form, very pretty form, okay? Right, you can go and click on the little pencil here at the bottom right-hand corner to continue the editing. Now you want to send it, so you click on send, okay? And you will go to the link option here. You'll see there's a chain. You click on the link option and you select short URL. It will create that long URL and create a shorter one. You then copy that, okay? So shorten it and you'll copy it, okay? So just copy it there. So now it's copied that URL. Now, what you will do is you will go and create an ad on your WhatsApp status, for instance, and say, if you want to know more, click on the link, the next link. And then in your next WhatsApp status, you'd have selected the little pencil and said, fill in this form. And they would click on it and they will immediately fill in the form. If you're on Facebook and you want them to click on the form, you will say, in order for us to send you the link to this WhatsApp, please click on the link below and we will be sending it to you. They will then click on this link and then they will send it to you. So I'm just going to copy the link for now. I'm going to show you just now. So your link has then been copied. Okay. Here's another nice thing that you can do, and that is responses. You can go and select responses and create a spreadsheet of responses. So you create a new spreadsheet and you say create. Now what happens is people will come into this spreadsheet. So as they fill in the form, they will come into your spreadsheet automatically. So you don't have to go and capture all these names in. They just come into your spreadsheet. I'm just going to go back to that. Now what happens is when you have actually created that spreadsheet and you've got responses, you will go and you will see the responses happening. So can you see there by responses, there's nothing at the moment, okay? We've created our spreadsheet. We've said we wanted to go to a spreadsheet. We've clicked on spreadsheet. There's nothing, all right? But another thing you can do is you can, sorry, let me just go back to there. You can click on the dots here and you can say, I want to get an email notification every single time that I have a new response, so that you don't have to go and look every time if there's a response. Automatically, you will get notified via email that you have got a new response. So if I click there, it will go to your Gmail. And if you want to forward from Gmail to your actual mail, you can put a forwarder on your Gmail, but it will go to your email to get notifications. Otherwise, you have to keep coming to the responses to make sure that you can see who has actually responded. Okay. Right, I think that's quite simple so far. So now you're wanting to know how now, where now, how do I get to this form? How do people actually input onto this form? Let me think on which platform I can quickly actually advertise this for you. All right, let's say, for instance, I want to go to Facebook. I've got something posted on Facebook already. Can you just let me know on the thumbs up if you can actually still see my Facebook page when I get into Facebook? Can you see it? Okay, great. Right. So I'm just going to just close up all my information there. Right. So what I'm going to do is I've got a couple of pages on Facebook that I actually belong to. One of them is Online Digital Opportunities, where I actually promote online digital opportunities. Okay. I'm just going to go to that one. And what I did recently is I actually advertised this. So I can't really change this right now. Right, here's one. I actually advertised this business opportunity. And now I would want to make use of that particular form that I have just designed. So if I edit this post, okay, and I say edit it, or now creating a new post, I would say join this unique business opportunity. I'm going to take that out. I'm not going to let them join my chat. I'm going to say join this unique business opportunity. Then I'm going to say, please click on the link below. And we will share the information with you. They've got no idea what you're going to share with them. What they're actually going to get is a WhatsApp chat link, but you've got the information. You've got their WhatsApp chat number. You're going to load them on your phone. You are now going to follow up with them. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to paste that form that I've just designed. I'm going to paste it in there. Voila, you've got a form. You've got a design. You can go and put in emoji there showing down arrow. I just don't know how to do it on my computer right now. I know how to do it on my phone. But you can do that. Okay. And you can save that in your form. What does it say here? No, I don't want to do that. Then you can just post it. So it's posting it. Just give it a chance. Great, it's done. Let's go and test this form. So yeah, they come onto your ad on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever it is, and they go and click on that link. They want to know more about this business. They click on that link. Immediately what happens, it opens your designed form. All right. So what happens is they go and put in their name. Okay. And let's say they put in their name and the email address. Let's just say it's René Venter at, let's say, gmail.com. And don't spam my email now, hey? Okay. Country of residence, let's say it's South Africa. Phone number, let's just say whatever number your telephone number is. whatever your WhatsApp number is. Okay, even if they don't put in the code, at least you'll pick up the code by the country. So if they put in 081 or whatever, you would have picked it up. Okay. Then please indicate what time of the day suits you. I'm just going to say any time. All right. And any additional comments, I'm just going to say nothing or whatever. Okay. Then I'm going to submit it. Now remember, this is the person that's just clicked on your link and they're submitting it. They've now filled in the invitation to a business opportunity. They're waiting upon you to actually get back to them. Now what's going to happen? You're going to go back to your Google form. If you can't remember how to get back to your Google form, all you simply need to do is remember, go and type in Google Forms. Remember the word Google Forms in Google Forms. And you will go to Google Form free online surveys. You will go to your Google Forms and it's going to show the last form that you have designed in your Google form, which was that one. Okay. So when you click on that particular form, you're now going to see something different. You're going to see one response. And when you click on the responses, you can go and actually see the response here, or you can go and click on the spreadsheet option, and it will show that René filled in this particular form for you. Can you see how it happens automatically? Isn't this awesome? Okay, and in this way, you're going to be able to collect information from people on an ongoing basis, and you're going to be able to follow up, because guess what? You can go and put in columns that they don't see, okay? Columns like follow up, okay? You can go and put it in there right now. You can say sent invite. I sent the invite to that person, all right? Can even put in a column that says, yes, they joined the WhatsApp chat. You can put another column in, say, follow up. Okay. So this is the type of thing that you can now do with the names that are added all the time. Form. So the most important thing is, if you've got a form like this, please make sure that you do actually follow up with people. If you don't, you're going to be losing your prospects. So the moment, say for instance, René, I followed up with her, I sent her the link, I just say, yes, I followed up with her, yes, I sent her the link. Did she join the link tonight? Yes, she joined the link. Did I follow up with her the next day? Yes, I followed up with her the next day. Is she going to join the opportunity? Yes, she's going to join the opportunity. And so on. You can have those extra columns on making sure that you keep in contact with those people. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this right now. I'm going to hand over to anybody wanting to give me any comments. Tell me if you've learned anything you'd like to ask. I know I've done it at a rapid speed here, but I will be posting this on my YouTube. You're able to go through it step by step, look at it again, look where you've missed stuff out. Anybody that's joined late, you'll be able to go through it. You're welcome to unmute yourself if you'd like to ask me anything.
Hi, René, it's Elmarie. How are you doing?
Fine, and you, Elmarie?
Good. Super information. Well done, really. My sister and actually I were talking about how can we sort of like mass recruit without going through the Facebook paid ads, because it can add up every week. Yeah. So brilliant. Thank you very much. My answers or my questions that I had towards this was now answered this afternoon. Thank you very much. Very grateful.
And go put it into practice, just test it.
Yes.
Test your form, very important. Test your form. Once you've tested it, go and put it out on social media. You are going to be surprised who fills in those forms. Your friends, your family, people that you never thought will actually click on that link. They're going to fill in those forms, and you're going to get so excited when you start seeing the names coming in.
Brilliant. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Anybody else want to ask anything or comment that they've learned anything? Great. Well, if there's no other questions, any other comments, you know, let's get doing, let's get smarter, let's apply the skills that we have learned today. I want to thank you all for attending the Zoom and, you know, investing. You've just invested, what's the time now? You've just invested 1 hour and 15 minutes into your skills, into improving your skills. And every single time you can do this, you're going to be better than yesterday. So I want to thank you for joining. Thank you for coming onto the Zoom. And I will share this link. I will share it also on my YouTube so that you can go through it again. Feel free to ask me if you get stuck with your form, with anything that you need to know, and we'll help you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, René. Bye-bye.
Pleasure. Bye-bye.